everyone, I am Addy and this is Addy's Chat. You're welcome here. This week I have a few things to talk to you about. I've been getting a few questions. One or two people have asked me about no recourse to public funds and getting help with the cost of living, really. So if you don't know what no recourse to public fund is, that's anybody that's coming to the country and has not been given access to benefits or anything public, really, that's not been given access to any of the benefit or any financial help, really. That's what no recourse to public fund is. But with cost of living crisis, there's a slight change, and I'll put the link below so that you can go and check it yourself. As I said, whenever people say things, it's best to have a resource, something to back it up. I'll put it below so that you can check it. With no recourse to public funds and cost of living, it's a bit different. With cost of living crisis, every household is getting help. Every household that needs help is entitled to get the help, really, regardless of whether you're entitled to benefit or not. So many people actually are not entitled to benefit because of the income that they get. They are British citizens, but they don't get the income. So many people are on no recourse to public funds because they've just come into the country newly. So many people are on no recourse to public funds due to different reasons anyway. But for the cost of living crisis, every household would get the help if they need the help, and I'll put the link that explains that below. So there's a lot of help available in your county, in the town that you live in, really. This help ranges from so many things. I've heard a lot of councils are doing food vouchers from supermarkets like Asda, Tesco and the likes, really. Some councils are doing 4 vouchers, so they would give you vouchers to pay for your gas and electric. Some councils are doing cash. They're giving people payment, really. Some councils are helping people with their shopping, really, paying for their shopping. Some councils are helping people, which is a better way, really, are helping people who are in debt, really, to manage that debt, really, and are helping people write off debt if people need that help. Some councils are helping people also with energy efficiency measures, really, like helping people to fix new efficient boilers in their properties, helping people to do draft their draft, helping people with double glazed windows, just anything that could make your energy, to conserve your energy a bit more. Some councils are doing that. Some councils are giving budgeting classes. So there's so many things going on up and down the country. I mean, up and down the country, there's so many things going on because the government has given every county, every town now has money to do something to help the people, their residents, really, and their residents, whether they have recourse to public funds or not, they're entitled to this help, really. So find out whatever is happening in your area. It might all be done because they've done the allocation, really, by area, and it might all be gone. There might be ways you might have to apply. Some places you might have to apply through charities. Some places you can apply directly. There will be a website that you can put your details in. There's so many grants up and down the country as well. Turn to Us is a good website to look at if you're looking for grants, and grants would really specify whether there are any conditions that will make you not eligible for the grants, really. So if you're looking for help, especially this January, I've noticed that a lot of people have struggled more than usual, which is normally the case in January. Most people struggle, but this January has been a bit of a panic one, really. But there is help. There is help available. A lot of food banks are even saying that they've got help from people as well in the community. A lot of people have donated things to food bank. So if you haven't got anything to eat, speak to somebody at the food bank and you can get some help. Don't go to the food bank because you just heard that people are getting free food from them. Because again, some people are doing that because you've heard there's a place that there's free food, there's free stuff for my kids, so I'm going to go there whether I need it or not. That's responsible, absolutely irresponsible. If you're not desperate for it and you can manage on your own, you should actually manage on your own. Food bank is the last resource, really. We don't want to break the food banks, really. They're a good resource for the community. We don't want to break them down and make them not reliable anymore. So if you can survive on your own, if you can manage to a good extent on your own, please do, because there's so many people working as well that still need the food bank. But if you can manage on your own, just just manage on your own if you can, really. You can do reduce. There's so many things you can do before you get to the food bank. So let's not use the food bank if we don't definitely need it. So that's it really. I just wanted to touch on that the cost of living help really does not affect no recourse to public fund. It's not something, and I will put the link below really. What would affect your no recourse to public fund is when you actually go out of your way to claim benefits. Those are the things. But people with no recourse to public funds as well, there are cases where people can change it if they want to. If they really want to, you should speak to a lawyer about that really. But anyway, that's my chat for today really. I just wanted to say there's help in the community this January really. Don't stay indoors. Don't be quiet. If you need help, speak up. Talk to somebody about it. There are charities in your community. Use Google. Google is your friend. Google some charity in your community and they can point you in the right direction, or speak to someone in your council and they can point you in the right direction. Anyway, that's all from me. Thank you so much once again for joining the chat really. If you haven't subscribed, you need to subscribe. We have a goal. We're trying to get to 1,000 and I know you can help me. Please share with a friend, a family member, a colleague. Share with anybody, a neighbor. Yes, please share with them. Thank you so much for doing that really, and have a great week everyone. See you next week. Bye. God bless.